Hey guys, I'm Salman with ClickX. Today's marketing hack of the day. I want to teach you how to write meta descriptions that captures the attention of the searchers, all right? I'm going to teach you how to get more clicks with your meta description, all right? Let's get started.
Marketing hack of the day is brought to you by ClickX.
You probably know that Google has machine learning determining the click-through rate of every single site. And the site with the best click-through rate will win, and it will continue to win in search, right? Especially organic, especially in paid. So think about how that affects your search rankings. If you're actually experiencing that your rankings may be dropping or you're kind of sitting in the same place for a long time, you really want to look at your click-through rate to your website. You really want to look at your title tags and especially your meta description, all right? That's the goal of today's video. At the end of this, you're going to know what you got to do to improve your click-through rate, and you'll have better chance of getting more traffic. All right, I want you to get more clicks. So think about clicks, not just traffic. How do you get people to click on your page? The only thing you have is your title tag and your meta description, right? It's all you have access to. If you have crappy meta descriptions, if you're listening to me and your meta descriptions have been written 5 years ago and you never looked at it again, I want you to go back and assess and examine your meta descriptions and see if you can work on making them better, because let me tell you, it's going to get you free organic traffic by having a kick-ass meta descriptions. If you don't have any idea how to make your meta descriptions better, that's really what I wanted to talk about. Is I want you to go examine the ads that are on the first page of Google. Take a look at the ad copies, the titles, and the descriptions of those ad copies. And if you look at the ad copies, you realize that those folks have worked their butts off trying to get the best ad copy, because it's all about click-through rate and paid ads, right? So if that's you, and you know these ads are rotating all the time, you have ads on the top, I mean literally the first page of Google is all ads now. First of all, it's very relevant to your search query, right? First of all, it knows what you're searching for, and the ad copies have been optimized over and over. They A/B tested, they've tested the hell out of everything they can test. They have the best in class ad copy. Take a look at how you can emulate some of the same qualities of those ad copies in your meta descriptions. I bet you never thought about that before, all right? If you can do that, you're going to be off to a great start increasing your clicks just by optimizing your meta descriptions. And most of the time, you ignore your meta description. You leave it to Google to figure it out. Or if you have a blog post, you never thought about actually writing its own custom meta descriptions. But I want you to think about improving your click-through rates, because that is going to get you more traffic. It's going to get you more clicks, folks. More clicks, okay? If you can work on improving your click-through rate, that's really going to come down to how your title is written and how your meta descriptions is written. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips that you can use to go rewrite your meta description. Yes, I said rewrite. That means I want you to go back and assess it. If you don't have these qualities, it's crap. Go back and redo it. I want you to get more traffic. I want you to get more customers. I don't just say this out because I want to create more work for you, but you realize that you are dealing with machine learning. Now, let's talk about length. Meta descriptions can be any length. You can write as much as you want, but Google will truncate anything that's longer than about 160 characters, okay? That's all you got to deal with. If you're doing AdWords, you know all about restrictions and how many characters you have in the ad copy, right? So you understand that there's so many restrictions when it comes to ad copy, and you can't just write whatever you want. You need to stick so many things into such a small, short ad copy. It kind of the same thing happens when it comes to organic search. So I want you to think about the 160 characters that you have and how you're going to write the best-in-class meta descriptions that you've ever wrote possible. The first thing you need to do is work on your value proposition. Talk about your benefits in your meta descriptions, all right? So the second thing is talk about your benefits. The third thing I want you to do is if you can work on improving your social proof. Talk about how many customers you serve, how long you've been in business, and how many thousands and millions of whatever copies sold. Talk about that in your meta descriptions. And next, I want you to make sure your keywords are in every single one of your meta descriptions. If you don't think it's important, go watch. If you type in a particular keyword, you'll start to see that every mention of that keyword, it's actually bolded. So think about making sure that your keywords is also in the meta description. And finally, if you can fit it, and you should figure out how to fit it. I told you it's going to be hard. You need to end with a call to action for them to click on it, to buy it, to do something, to call you. Whatever it is your call to action is, you need to end it with it. So let's revisit it. You got value proposition, you mentioned all your benefits, you have social proof in there, you have keywords in there, and you have call to actions. Let me ask you, how's your meta descriptions looking? Have you done all of that for every single page of your site, especially the one that gets the most amount of traffic? If you haven't, you got a lot of work cut out for you. So let me tell you, if you can get this down right, you're going to get more and more traffic month over month, year over year, just because you worked your butt off in writing the best-in-class meta descriptions ever written. All right, thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon.
3, 2, 1. Subscribe to my channel!
ClickX, helping businesses increase traffic, generate leads, and close deals.